It's Week 10 of the National Football League, and we've got CeeDee Lamb. He comes in fourth in the NFL in receiving yardage. It's the Cowboys and the Eagles, and it's all up next on EA Sports.
20 miles west of downtown Dallas, one of the league's grand settings, AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Good to be with you. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson here in the booth. Greg, we got a couple of teams who love to throw the football, and you know how guys say, hey, we're not going against the other offense, we're going against the other team's defense. Greg, these star wide receivers, you know they're watching what the other guy does on the field here today.
Oh, in their minds, there's no question. They are competing against one another, and I think that's what makes this league so fun is when these guys, they know each other, they study each other, they work together in the off seasons.
We are ready, and so is Brandon Aubrey to kick this one off. And off we go from spectacular AT&T Stadium. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Eagles led out by their quarterback, and he is the leader of this offense. Jalen Hurts has that calm demeanor about him, can make the big plays as well. Greg, here he is already in his 5th year in the NFL.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
Man in motion is Brown. A first down throw for Hurts.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
To throw on second down is Hurts. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. First and 10 now from the 36. Man in motion is Smith. Hurts looking to throw on first down. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Slot man in motion right. On first down, it's Hurts. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time, and it'll be second down. Hurts again. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it'll be third down. Hurts will try it again. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles are out to an early 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
So that Cowboy offense takes the field, ready to go to work for the first time. They're led out by their quarterback, veteran, he's 6'3", out of Central Michigan. It's Cooper Rush.
Coming off a loss last time out, I think the #1 goal today, Mike, is he needs to make a bigger impact on the outcome of today's game. Last week, he was not bad by any stretch of the imagination, but it was really just a modest performance. He was okay. Well, okay at the quarterback position is not a winning formula week in and week out in the NFL. They need him to be a difference maker. They need him to be a dynamic playmaker. He's capable of all those things, and if we can get that level of play out of him today, I think they can expect a different result than last week.
With that, I want to give you a look here at the receiving numbers for him from the game a week ago. Rush. To the left side, caught by Lamb.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker, and that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. To throw is Rush. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked, and they will turn it over on downs. Here's 1st and 10. Hurts. Going to keep it on the option. They get 15 on that game. Good for an Eagles 1st down.
I think this is something we're going to continue to see today, Mike, as this game goes along. They're going to make the defense make a decision. Do you want to account for the running back, or do you want to account for the quarterback? In this case, they choose the running back, and the quarterback makes them pay by picking up the 1st down.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And that ball picked off. It's the ball hawk, Trayvon Diggs again. And the Cowboys are going to take over once again at their own 20-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
The open man is Tolbert.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
On 4th down, the veteran Brian Anger on a punt for Dallas. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They'll look to build on their 3-0 lead as this drive starts with a 1st and 10. First carry for Saquon Barkley. Trying to avoid tackles there, but the ball is out. And the defense has it.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact that the defense just continues to pursue to the ball. Every defense focuses on get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible, because if the guy in front of you, he misses the tackle or he falls down, you have to be there to make up for it. And the pursuit to the ball is not only how they're able to get him down, it's ultimately how they're able to take the ball away.
Jonathan Mingo, the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Now, Rush. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. On third down, they'll set up to throw. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. It's a pickup of 13 yards. That's good for a Dallas first down. Throwing is Rush. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Rush. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him, and we'll bring up 3rd down. Throwing is Rush. Over the middle to his tight end, Ferguson. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys will tie the game at 3 apiece.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This will be returned from the 6. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Saquon Barkley and this Eagle offense set to take over again. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
In the midst of a tight game like that, you're looking for every play that you can make to try to gain advantage. And if you can continue to get after the quarterback, disrupt the rhythm and timing of this quarterback in the second half, that could be the difference of you being able to pull away.
Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
And he looks up and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. Now, faking the give. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Still 2nd down.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Under pressure, he's going to go down again. They've sacked him for a 2nd consecutive time.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's if they're...
And this drive is a disaster. He goes down for a 3rd consecutive time.
If you can't protect the quarterback in the NFL, you might as well just throw your entire playbook in the garbage. Everything starts there. And with the amount this quarterback's been hit and taken down here in the 1st quarter, are we confident that we're going to be able to even see him in the game come the 2nd?
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Eagles offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll set out in search of a 1st touchdown in this game. Just a pair of field goals to show. It's 3-3 as they start 1st and 10. That's caught Saquon Barkley. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Hurts. And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line. 3rd down and 9. Now it's Hurts. That's going to be incomplete, and it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on 3rd down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of 3rd down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. On the ground, it's Dowdle. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. 2nd down and 8. Rush to throw. That pass sideline is caught. Nice catch. Stays in bounds. And he's got the first down. Terrific job with the feet to make that one a grab. Here's a carry for Dowdle. Working his way for a short pickup to the 48. Here's 2nd and 9. Now Dowdle. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw toward the sideline. That's pulled in by Lamb. He's going to have the first down. And that one good for 9. And the drive continues.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Now they'll set up to throw. Throwing right, it's taken in. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this 1st and 10. This one intercepted. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Hurts now. Open man downfield is Smith. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum.
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia. It's his 4th touchdown on the year.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball. And that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. A return coming from the 14. Good return, but he pays the price at the end. Picked up and thrown down. The Cowboys offense ready to get back to work. Just the lone field goal for them so far, down 10-3 in this one. And they'll start 1st and 10. back to throw here to begin the drive. He's got a man open. That's Tolbert. And he will score. Jalen Tolbert. Touchdown, Dallas. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Isaiah Rodgers now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. That's A.J. Brown and the rest of the Eagles offense set to take over once more. They'll see if they can go about breaking our tie. We're all even at 10 as this drive begins, 1st and 10. To throw is Hurts. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. On the handoff, this is Barkley. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. And that's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
The penalty gets them back where they started, and it is 3rd down and 10. Now Hurts. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
The Cowboys offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. And he'll take this up to the 48-yard line. Reed Blankenship coming up from his safety spot to make the stop. They face 2nd down and 7. Rush. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. The Eagles offense ready to get back at it. This will begin at their own 13-yard line, so work to do starting with this 1st and 10. To throw, Hurts. He keeps it himself, and they're going to get him down right at the 25. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's caught. It's the tight end, Dallas Goedert.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Off he goes. You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a 1st down. Here's a handoff to Barkley. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. Play action. Here's Hurts. That's caught left side by Goddard. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
On first down, it's Hurts. He's got it at the 7. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. Now Hurts going to call his own number. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards. Back to the 5-yard line now. Second down and goal. Now Hurts. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And now it's third and goal. Throwing is Hurts. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. On fourth down, here comes Jake Elliott for the Philadelphia field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Eagles going to take the lead. It's now 13-10.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. 2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. Greg and I back to Arlington and AT&T Stadium after this. Now Rush. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Here's Rush. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Here's Brian Anger now. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. Whoa! Whoa! And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Eagles offense back onto the field for their next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Pistol snap back to Pickett. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. From the gun is Pickett. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I know this play results in an incomplete pass, but I think this is a really good job by the quarterback. His clock was going off. He felt that rush. He had no immediate target to go to with the ball. Instead, throw it away. Don't take the sack. Live for another day.
Pickett to throw on first down. This one is caught by Dotson. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, here's Pickett. That'll be taken in by Barkley. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well. Throwing Pickett. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. He runs with it, and he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts, and they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. A second down throw for Pickett. And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete. From the gun on third down, here's Pickett. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. On fourth down, here comes Jake Elliott for the Philadelphia field goal. This from 34 yards. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Eagles going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And it will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. Rush to throw. He'll let this go deep for Tolbert. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. And no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. Cavante Turpin on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Cowboys offense and running back Rico Dowdle getting set for this next drive. As we give you a look at the league's leaders in receiving touchdowns, you can see he's second best among NFL running backs at this point in the year. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to third down. In motion, Lamb. To throw is... And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
And the big guys up front in the offensive line just continue to not be on the same page. And we've seen it time and time again here today. This pass rush remains one step ahead of them, and it's the quarterback who continues to pay the price.
This will be returned from the other side of midfield. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50, set up the offense with a short field. The Eagles offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They'll have a short field, looking to build on the lead. On 1st and 10, here's Pickett. Firing right side, brought in by Brown. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll run. It's Barkley. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
The open receiver is Dotson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Man in motion is Smith. On 1st down, Pickett. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Throwing now on 3rd and long. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it's going to bring up 4th down. Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Eagles add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Cowboys offense headed back to take over once more. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll run with Dowdle. Can't fault the effort. He got hit for a couple of tackles, but ultimately the defense gets him for a loss of yardage.
This ball carrier just didn't want to go down, and this defense, they had to throw everything they had at him, Mike. He just kept fighting and fighting, but finally when they were able to get him on the ground, they were able to do it for a loss.
Throwing is Rush. To the outside, looked in by Lamb.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, Mike, the defense just still seems to be one step ahead of them.
The visitors' offense ready to come back out for this next possession. The cushion is 9 as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And 3rd down coming up. To throw is Pickett. A pass caught by Saquon. Good work after the catch. They gain 19 yards and a 1st down. Now, Pickett. A throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. It's 2nd down. Pickett to throw. He'll get this over the middle to Smith. And he'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Back to throw is Pickett. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Throwing on second down, Pickett. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. They'll run it here with Saquon. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard. They'll run the toss to Barkley. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yardage, but it didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be 3rd down. Now Pickett. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
So after surrendering their 6th sack of the game, I looked down on the sideline, Mike, and found their offensive line coach. He grabbed his headset, removed it, and he slammed it on the ground. And truthfully, I don't blame him. His unit has been getting worked up front all day in pass protection. So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
The home team's offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. He was trying to get it to CD Lamb, and it'll lead to a 2nd down. Throwing is Rush. It's going to be pulled in by Dowdle. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards. 3rd and long. Here's Rush. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
This returnable from inside his own 40. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Pickett throwing here on 1st and 10. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a 2nd down. From the gun is Pickett. Open man downfield is Brown. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. It is a big play for the Eagles. 36 yards. So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Man in motion is Brown. Quick throw, taken in. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So really nice job here late. Let's see if they can put this one out of reach.
And they'll get him down right around the 5-yard line. 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, here's Pickett. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's so close to the goal line, couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up 3rd and goal. He's going to try to do this himself, and he will take it in himself. Touchdown, Eagles. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Elliott now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield. The home team's offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll begin with great field position, a short field, in fact, as they start with a 1st down. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Rush. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Neutral zone infraction, defense. Still 2nd down.
Now, Rush. To the left side, caught by Lamb. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 13.
Rush to throw. And that is incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out, go up for an offensive rebound, and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot. And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The visitors' offense and the veteran A.J. Brown make their way back out. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been unquestionably the star of the show, as they've just absolutely had no answer on the defensive side of the ball. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Pistol snap back to Pickett. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down. A run with Barkley. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. on second down. Pickett. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. We don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it's going to be third down. To throw, Pickett. That is brought in at the 10. And he is going to be out of bounds. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's first and goal.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up second and goal. Here's Pickett. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10.
What once looked like a promising drive has suddenly hit a little bit of a roadblock here, Mike. They're in scoring position, yes. But now on third and goal, following that second down sack, this defense has a shot to come away, only giving up 3.
From the gun on third down, here's Pickett. He pulls it in around the 5. A nice run there, bringing it down to the 2. And decision time, fourth and goal. They'll try it now with Barkley. And he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on downs.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
They'll stick to the ground. And the defense thinking they have the safety here, but the spot is just outside the goal line. Good play, but no 2 points. To throw is Rush. As completed right side to Ferguson. Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for third down and 5. And that is incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is,
and that pressure too great. He's going to be sacked in the end zone, and that is a safety. So first, the decision to throw down here backed up near your own goal line, and the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball out of his hand. In this case, he holds on to it too long. The defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in the safety.
And in motion is Brown. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
And a nice game there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. Here's second and 2. He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here's 1st and 10. Once again, it's Barkley. He's able to get away from one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yardage, but it didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be 3rd down. I'll run up the middle with Barkley. Well, this one is in reverse again. They're going to lose more yardage here, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Here comes the Eagles punt team, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. So it's a win here for the visiting Eagles, and make that a 5th straight victory, as they're looking tougher and tougher to beat every week, especially heading to playoff time. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.